Welcome back to Visibility Hacking Radio.
Welcome back, Visibility Hackers. In today's episode, we'll be sharing 5 powerful tips to help you master the art of selling from stage. Live presentations offer a unique opportunity to drive sales, but only if you know how to captivate your audience and effectively communicate your message. So let's dive into these tips that'll help you elevate your stage presence and your sales skills.
Welcome to Visibility Hacking Radio, where we empower visionary leaders to amplify their message, ignite their mission, and unleash their movement. Are you ready to create a lasting impact and reach new heights? Let's dive in. Hosted by Toronto's own Molle, a seasoned expert in out-of-the-box branding for visionary leaders, Visibility Hacking Radio brings you valuable insights, powerful strategies, and actionable tips from leading experts and entrepreneurs. Get ready to be inspired, informed, and transformed as we dive into today's episode of Visibility Hacking Radio. Amplify your message, ignite your mission, and unleash your movement.
Here are 5 crucial steps to help you excel at selling from stage. Tip number 1 is to harness the power of storytelling by sharing personal anecdotes and relatable stories to help create a connection with your audience. These stories help make your message more impactful, more memorable, and resonate with your listeners on a much deeper level. Tip number 2 is emotional connections. Open up about your own experiences, your vulnerabilities, and your triumph to evoke those emotions inside of your audience. Establishing that emotional connection makes your offer more appealing and builds trust between you and your audience, which is crucial for success in sales. We all know the know, like, and trust process. When you have that emotional connection, you're diving straight into building that trust. My next tip for you is to focus on audience engagement. Encourage audience participation and interaction throughout your presentation. This could involve asking questions, soliciting opinions, or involving your audience in hands-on demonstrations. Engaging your audience not only helps keep their interest piqued, but it also increases the likelihood of conversions. And when you're having a one-on-one moment live on stage with one of your audience members, it's not just effective for that one audience member, it really, really, really helps the rest of the audience members as well. They see themselves in the shoes of that other audience member that you're engaging with, which is super powerful. So now let's go to our next tip, which is handling objections. This, to me, when I learned this, was the linchpin for selling from stage. Because proactively addressing common objections and concerns during your presentation, that's the secret sauce right there. Be well prepared and thoughtful and well reasoned with your responses to show that you understand your audience's needs and that you're confident in your product or service or your offer or your solution to their problems. This will help to alleviate any doubts and it will increase the chances of closing those sales. Let's also talk about testimonials and social proof, because leveraging testimonials, case studies, and other forms of social proof will enhance the credibility of your offer. Sharing real-life success stories can help you build trust with your audience and demonstrate the value and effectiveness of your product or service. I was watching a webinar a few years ago for a wonderful product, and they were addressing objections straight up in their webinar. And one of the objections was, "Well, I'm too young or I'm too old. This isn't right for me." Well, they had a 13-year-old who had successfully used this product, and then they had a 70-year-old who successfully used this product. And so they used social proof and they used client testimonials to highlight that this product was actually so simple to use, even a 13-year-old and a grandmother could use it. And that was really, really powerful. All right, so I've given you my 5 helpful tips for this episode, but I'm not going to leave you hanging. In addition, I have a few more suggestions to help you maximize your success when you're selling from the stage. Make your presentation visually engaging with compelling slides, images, or props. Use humor to lighten the mood and make your presentation more enjoyable. Be genuine and authentic in your delivery, as your audience can quickly sense any sense of insecurity. By implementing these strategies in your stage presentations will put you in the path to captivating your audience, building trust, and most importantly, driving sales. Remember, the key is to connect with your audience through storytelling and emotional connections. Engage them throughout the presentation and address any of their objections or concerns that may arise. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode. Make sure you check us out on Spotify, where you can leave us questions. You can answer some of our questions. We can have way more engagement and we can have a conversation over there. So I'd love to see you over on the Spotify platform. And if not, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, the platform. Subscribe to the podcast. And I will see you in our next one. Remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other.
Another fantastic episode of Visibility Hacking Radio comes to a close. We hope you've gained valuable insights and tools to help you on your journey to greater success. Stay informed and ahead of the curve by subscribing to our newsletter at visibilityhacking.com/newsletter. You'll receive the latest news, updates, and exclusive content to support your message, mission, and movement. And remember to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. Until next time, be excellent to each other.